And welcome back, YouTube, to another episode of From the Depths. First I should apologize for having a bit of a delay, but it's like a rough week I had to, and kinda also cleaning the map actually took me a bit longer than what I anticipated. And then the update hit, and at the same time I was building a couple of extra ships, so but yeah, we're finally here. And we're gonna go against the Lightning Hoods. Yeah. Just straight in, jump in. Now, fighting the Lightning Hoods is actually... Oh, F1. This is what I wanted. Is actually super annoying. For several different reasons. They are like the most annoying factions in the game. Thankfully they don't have like a particularly strong weapons beside their torpedoes and missiles. That's kind of their offshot of being the more defensive, you could say, or better to say they have a lot of repairs going on in between the ships and stuff like that, and that actually is what makes them so super annoying the most. Thankfully they were scaled down, but yeah. So yeah, first thing to remember about the Twin Guards, don't try to fight them fair. Just don't. This, where it says like 67,000 volume, yeah, that's gonna turn into like 80-90,000 once they spawn into the game. Simply because the volume count only counts like a base of a ship, and if you attach anything to that ship as a subconstructor stuff, that somehow does not count. So let's see here. This one, the base is 8,000. The torso is, well, twice the size. And only the base counts in the volume count. So at the start of the battle, the moment it spawns in, the bigger one spawns in as well. So if you are facing nothing but Titans, I think it's, yeah, Titans, then you pretty much gonna went in volume 3 times over. Oh, this is the Abyss, which is the largest of the Twin Guard ships, and it's pretty much one of the most dangerous ones. There is a good reason why this ship is actually so dangerous. It's one of the few ships in the Twin Guard fleet that pretty much dedicates itself to very few weapons. If you saw the Titan there, it just clusters weapons in its torso. But Abyss pretty much has like an entire ship width of lasers and particle cannons, and that's the only 2 weapons it actually uses. And a couple of missiles here and there. So a lot of the Twin Guard weaponry pretty much relies on their missiles, since any other weaponry requires more space and more dedicated space to that weapon. So a lot of their weapons are simply not as powerful, and that's kind of being grateful for that one. But yeah, their repair capabilities, in between ship repair capabilities, is atrocious high, and that what causes grief pretty much for most parts. In the old days it was actually worse, because like Titans, the base has repairs and it can repair the torso, but even if you put the repairs on the torso itself, it will not repair the base anymore. In the old days it actually did repair the base, and that made it super annoying. So really super annoying, but it no longer does that. Only the base can now repair the subconstruct, so that's good. Well, it's not a subconstruct, it's more of a complete another attached vehicle. A sub-vehicle? Well, yeah, a sub-vehicle spawner. Give me a second. Yeah, sub-vehicle spawner, yeah. So only the mothership can repair the sub-vehicles that spawn on top of it, and the rest cannot, and it cannot work vice versa. So that's at least some part of the annoyance factor being removed there. And the Abyss, the largest of the Twin Guard ships with over 37,000 in volume, yeah, is already taking a lot of damage. I mean, it does have a lot of this heavy armor, but this heavy armor, as you can see, is only at the top. At the bottom, there is not that much of heavy armor, and that's where all the engines are, and energy generation units, so torpedoes work especially effective against this ship. But yeah, we punched this heavy armor layer up as well, as you can see there. It's not completely filled, it does have holes in there. And once you get in, yeah, a lot of the engines just disappear. They simply don't have the endurance to withstand any amount of hits. Yay. Well, you can hear the lasers there. These are the simple ones. Yeah, the simple ones make this noise. Oh, Lasha, you doing fine? It looks like you're doing fine. Yeah. One of the new ships that I did not put in is our latest and the greatest of the battle cruisers. Simply because I kinda don't like it anymore. But, well, I mean, I'm gonna build a new one. And I have time. We can do it. I mean, this update's gonna be taking a while, so, while the game is still being updated and everything else going around it, we have time to, you know, introduce new stuff and build new ships. And that should be just great for our purposes. One thing, during this week, I think it was Tuesday or something, there was another update where they changed a couple of stuff, so I kinda checked on it, but I'm not completely sure. I don't think some of the ABC controls work anymore, and some other stuff doesn't work anymore, but we're gonna have to check. I mean, for now, it does seem that it worked just fine. I'm gonna have to extra be careful. I do know, like, that I think it is spawn range to the enemy. Now it needs an visual detection to achieve a control to use it, which kind of flipped a switch, because I don't have a lot of ships that uses that command, but I did had like one or two, and that I had to be fixed there. Oh my lord, this battle is taking a while, isn't it? I mean, come on, Abyss is there pretty much sinking on its own. Should we just focus target on one of them? You know what? All target. Just so we get rid of something and we get more ships into the battle. Oh! Broodmother. Yeah, this is a ship that spawns smaller ships. Another thing that Twin Guards love to do, spawn more ships during battles. Which is also, yes, annoying. Fair amount. They just have a lot of these drones and they just spawn. I don't know even how well would that strategy work for like a player. If you would be building, how much material you would have to expend. I don't think it would be cheap, but it could potentially be successful. I mean, considering the amount of repairs gonna pay, just rebuilding the Walash after this battle gonna be a pain. And we still only have 4 ships in the battle. No, still only 4. Oh. Yeah, focus fire on the Twin Guard is from time to time kind of a necessity to do. Unless you have like your ship specifically being AI target trained to do specific stuff. But their largest ship, the Abyss, pretty much sank. Thank you. That was actually helpful. Way more helpful than you might think. And the Broodmother, okay, the Broodmother is AI dead, but sustained by repairs. That's the annoying part of the Twin Guard. You think, oh, I killed it. No, you didn't. Oh, this is... Look at the amount of drones. Okay, we have to kill the Broodmother. You die. Stop spawning stuff, please. For the love of God. Okay, this one is the damage. I mean, we managed to destroy one of these things. It's gonna be so helpful. I'm guessing. Even though, considering its size, it's gonna repair pretty quickly. So yeah, we're gonna have to... Oh my god, 100 seconds. No way. And just look at the number of the little buggers. They just keep on updating themselves. Oh my lord. Okay, let's all target this guy. Yeah, we have to target the base. The torso, shooting at the torso is just a complete waste of time. As I said, I mean, the base can repair the torso, but the torso cannot repair the base. So that's like a trick to use. Just target the base, destroy it as quickly as possible. It's kind of good with the Twin Guards to have like a lot of torpedo ships, because their bases are usually in the water or very close to it, so you can just demolish them that way. Just a ton of torpedoes. Since the torpedoes will never target the torso itself, they will always target the base, so that's super handy, useful thing to have. Lots and lots and lots of torpedoes. Oh, come on. Yeah, we get it. The torso is super damaged, but we need to kill the base, guys. Or at least disable all of its repairs. Missiles are not really helpful in this scenario, are they? No. No, they're not. I mean, they're helpful to an extent. They're gonna do damage. They're gonna force the repairs going. But we need to kill the base here. Okay, did we get new ships? Yes, we got the Drena and the Invara, the two new ships that we put into the game. That's gonna be actually... Drena is pretty much replacement for the Valea, with the added exception that Valea only had 2 missiles on board. This one has 16. Yeah, so firepower-wise, Valea is quite a lot better, and also the engine is positioned, are designed in such a way they have better cooling capacity, so at some point we're gonna put shields on her and everything else, and it's gonna be significantly better. The Invara, pretty much a replacement for the Vera. Well, a replacement. It pretty much has more missiles, but no torpedoes. Something of an oversight, I'm guessing. From my depart. Built a lot of ships with a lot of missiles, but forgot the torpedoes. And I just said that we could use torpedoes to kill all those titans and mechs that the Twin Guard is having. Oh, this is gonna take us a while. Yeah, 13 minutes, we're still in this battle. Yeah, the Twin Guard battles, the annoyance of this faction, yes, it's definitely felt. Oh yeah, they can survive a lot. But as I said, thankfully their weapons are not that powerful. I mean, they do have, as I said, a couple of ships with pretty good offensive as well. But it's their repairs that they just annoy people to no end. Oh. Okay, there is something to damage down there. Okay, that's good. That's good. I hope that was the Broodmother. So we can finally get started to get rid of all of these tinier buggers. Oh. Okay, what are your name? Phoenix. Phoenix was destroyed. Too damaged. Ah. Well, the drones themselves are not like super powerful or anything. They're just annoying. And in volume, they can be dangerous. Due to all their missiles. The missiles are pretty much the strongest weapon that the Twin Guard is using. Well, we're now focusing on these guys. That's good. Even though, shouldn't you two split from one another? You should split, right? You're two independent vessels. Okay, guess there is a glitch there. Now, the game did update it this week actually pretty heavily. A lot of designs were kind of stricken out of the game, which I'm not really sure what to think of. Hopefully they replace them. Some of the in-game designs have changed significantly, especially, and this is kind of disappointing to me, is the white players. They got quite a lot of new vessels, even though in some categories they completely removed them as well. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that we literally just dealt with the white players, so we don't see the new cool designs. Even though, I mean, a couple of the designs that I tested against, they seem like less powerful than the older counterparts, but that could also be just my feeling about them. I mean, considering the current situation with all the updates coming through, yeah, maybe it's for the better, but we're gonna have to see how they fare. But yeah, I'm kind of like the most ships that have kind of changed are in the Onyx Watch, or at least like outright removed. They removed the Jormungand, they removed a couple of other vessels there, of a lot of which I don't even know the names. Erie is now completely bugged for some or other reasons. And then there are ships like Iron Cordon, which I'm like, is this a joke? Because all of its guns literally got replaced with large missile pods. And I'm like, this must be like a bit of a joke, right? They couldn't just like do that, right? So hopefully it's a joke. And I'm also hoping that we're gonna get new designs. As I said, White Flares got a couple of new designs, but I didn't see any new designs in the Onyx Watch, so hopefully they get something worthwhile to have. Okay. Well, where is the second abyss? There was the abyss that got into the game, wasn't it? You're not telling me that it already sank. It already sank. Wow, that was quick. That was really quick. All that heavy armor. Yeah. All that heavy armor. I think I said it in the past, but most of my ships are literally made out of alloy. Well, not completely out of alloy. I mean, there is metal and then there is alloy, and that pretty much makes them swim no matter how hard they get hit. So yeah, that's something. So a lot of our ships are quite survivable in that respect. They don't sink. That's good. That's actually very good. And of course I use emergency ejectors and everything else to make them as safe as possible. And holy crap, that's a lot of drones. Oh. I mean, there is like 20,000 volume in drones here, I'm guessing. And because, I mean, they don't need a lot of repairs to repair each other because they're so small. And I'm not completely sure whether or not they would ever run out of resources, so... Oh my god, we might be in an eternal battle against... critters. If anybody ever saw the movie. Yeah, Critters. It's a really old movies. There are like 4 seasons of them. First and the second one are good. The rest is like, no. But yeah. How oddly the memory works. I see this and I think of a movie from, what was it, 1980s, 1990s? That was a bit fun. Yeah, well, we won this one. I'm pretty sure, I think I see some. No, it just 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. I thought I saw 2 damage in the enemy territory, but nope, I do not see any of those. They're just way too damaged. So yeah, one thing is, even if you put repairs on like a very small vessel, if that vessel got hit, it most likely it's gonna lose those repairs capabilities. I mean, and yeah, they're gonna still die. They're gonna still die. We just need more torpedoes. Dang it, I need a torpedo ship. We're gonna build. We have time. There'll be more updates. We're gonna build a torpedo ship. Oh. Our Lasha is a tank. Yeah, doing a good job there. And everybody with their missiles and... something like Claude wouldn't be that bad of an idea. More torpedoes though. More torpedoes. Considering that like in Vara, that replaced Vera. Vera had torpedoes, in Vara does not. It has missiles. Drena also has missiles. I mean, it's not like Walea had torpedoes or anything, but yeah, we're actually having missile to torpedo balance. Yeah, we broke it. We're gonna need more torpedoes. Thankfully, Millie here does have torpedoes. Unfortunately, it's a very small ship. It's literally, what is it, 3,000? Yeah, 3,000 in volume, so... yeah, very small ship. It's pretty much our frigate class. With couple of torpedoes. 3 torpedoes per side. Couple of missiles. But yeah, she's a replacement for smaller vessels we had up to this point. So yeah, she's gonna take their place. And holy crap, 22 minutes. A single battle, 22 minutes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this, as I said, they may not have powerful weapons. Their ships, one-on-one, they are not powerful. But when it comes to being annoying... yeah. Actually, we're gonna turn this way. Yeah. It's their bases are literally... I would like to skip as many battles as I can with Twin Guard, because as you notice they're super annoying. And their base is literally some here. They're over here. There are 2 bases that the Twin Guard has. Both of them are annoying to deal with. Actually, I don't know how annoying they are to deal with, but I just presume they are very annoying to deal with. So I'm gonna try to get like a shortcut straight up there to cancel as many battles as possible with the Twin Guard. I do not want to be dealing with them for prolonged periods of time. Oh, I mean, we are already bleeding material. 1 battle. Yeah. I should take some precautions. I mean, I done some material gathering, but not that much. Yeah. A couple of refinery ships here and there on the map. But we seriously cannot compete with AI that gets unlimited material in material. So, yeah. Ooh, and this satellite, you should get slightly bit out of the way, please. Yeah, okay. Millie, be brave, charging into the new territory. Omen, 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 omen. I'm gonna take this as a bad omen. Ah. Well, we're gonna send everything in. I'm not even sure what omen is. 15,000 in volume? I'm not sure. What are you? 90,000 in volume. Ugh. Really? You get 90,000? Oh, we're dead. I mean, the enemy has... No, well, most likely not. What are these things? Oh. Oh, they're lasers. They're lasers, helicopters, fortress, flying thingies. Well, we do have missiles. Both of the NIs are in the game, which means lots and lots of nice missiles. Oh, they have laser munition defense, but they would need some other type of defenses, which I'm guessing they don't have. Yeah, our smoke defenses seem to be working, not taking much of any damage. We should focus on one-on-one by them, because they are out volume-wise us, and that may end up poorly for us, so let's focus on one of them and try to get it down as quickly as possible. Here the problem is, when you are faced with a lot of one in the same vessels, is that the moment you damage one, its volume will drop, its weapons will drop, and your ships will focus on another one, and then on another one, and then another one, and then another one, and it can end up that you damage 15 ships, but you don't kill not a single one of them. So yeah, this will, well, this was actually pretty quickly getting into the water, but I don't think we... Oh, it's sinking. We don't have the torpedoes to finish it off, I intended to say, but we don't need the torpedoes since it's sinking on its own. Okay. You are next. All target. Yes. All target that. Oh yeah, all those missiles. They definitely do their work getting these things into the water. Do they have like heavy armor on them or something? Oh yeah, there is some heavy armor there. That pretty much gets them sink pretty quickly. Oh, there's still more. Oh, come on. I think we just need to hit it a couple of times more to get rid of that extra propeller over there. You would think that these things would be here just for the show, but apparently they have some function, because they don't really have much of any other types of propulsion going on. And this one already taking quite a lot of damage, but I'm not really sure it's gonna sink. Held below and sinking. Okay, next one. I pick you.
Engaging now.
Oh, this is now turning fun. Just picking them out one by one. The whole problem here is just focusing fire. But this is now fun. One after another. I mean, they do seem to have repairs, but apparently not enough repairs to keep each other afloat, so I'm grateful for that one. Okay, this one is sinking. There is more ships spawning into the game. A bit of lag there proves that. Okay. Oh well, that one is also pretty heavily damaged. Yeah, that one is dead. That one is not yet dead. This is kind of fun. Shooting pigeons. Nothing but omens. Well, apparently it was a good omen that we met so many omens. Oh, yes. I always mistake Wawasha for some other ship. I have no idea why. Oh yeah. And here is our new Drena. I thought that the Drena is over there and Wawasha is over here, but yeah, mistook them completely. Okay, that's one more down. Oh, yeah. Sinking, 2 damage, sinking. Yeah, that's I'm not even completely sure what difficulty design omens were supposed to be, but I'm guessing they were an expert design. But the release ammunition is quite clearly not working against our missiles. Pretty much you need emitters at this point. You can clearly see it here. Just shooting them down one after another. Yeah, you need emitters. Get emitters. I'm guessing that's the major update to a lot of ships that are currently missing into the game. Just add emitters to them. Oh yes. Well, we pretty much dealt with all of them. Still one remaining. One remaining. But yeah, the design of these things, they're like the most boring one of the Twin Guards. If somebody yet noticed, the Twin Guards look freaking awesome. Yeah, somebody does have to give kudos to a lot of the designs with their mechs and their flailing parts around, and even though it does lead to certain inefficiency and certain compromises that you kind of have to deal with if you build ships that way, and I mean, it's done as you could do it better, but yeah, for a game campaign thingy, they're very, very good. They're very, very thematic. One of the best factions in the game. I mean, I'm not suggesting that all factions should be like this, but they have a very stick style, so they're awesome. Even though a lot of flying things, a lot of submarines, a lot of drones, I could skip on some of those. But it's their thing, they have a lot of drones, and yeah. Okay, and well, this is it for this battle. We dealt with all of them. There was nothing but omens. I hoped for a bit more diversity. But yeah. Well, we had pretty much 2 battles, and that was 30 minutes. That's the annoying part of the Twin Guard, the time it takes to kill them all. Oh well. That's gonna be it for this video, and see ya!